Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony, and we're gonna do some really cool live tarots today. I'm doing a free introductory yes and no with clarifiers, and invite you to ask a question in the chat. Just make sure you give me your name and your sign on your question. For those of you who are joining me on TikTok, as you can see here on my live stream, you can follow me at Groove Defied. The name is right there in the top corner. Boop, there it is. So yeah, I'm open for any questions that you have. If you want a full tarot reading, for an actually in-depth question, that will be a donation with the description at below. All right, so if you follow my friend, she is the Indigo Mermaid TV. And hello, everybody. But yeah, live free tarot reading. Boom, right here for you. So I just want to kind of plug a little bit. I am have my own tarot business starting up here pretty soon, so keep an eye in the YouTube channel. But you also can view my Instagram as well as my Twitter with the same name, Groove Defied, and you'll be able to find me there. Some more information. I will be putting out some more information in terms of how you can order up a tarot read, and I'll be more than happy to give you a read to your questions. Tarot reads for those of you joining me on TikTok. Get my headphones on here. Hello? I can't hear anything. Why not? Oh. Are you there? Oh, hey, what's up? How old are you? 12? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing tarot readings, so sorry. Have to be at least 15 and up. Alright, have a good night. Alright. It's weird. The description is completely off. Yo, what's up? Not bad. How about yourself? Pretty good. Just doing some tarot reads. Huh? Yeah, getting started with the weekend. Getting started with everything that's going on for the weekend. We're going to a car show and everything else. Hey, well, welcome. I'm just plugging in my my tarot business, and yeah, if anybody's interested in any questions, they can ask me questions, and I'll be happy to pull some tarot cards. That's cool. Yeah, give me one split second here. I'm just trying to, because I'm live streaming on YouTube at the same time, and I'm just trying to put this the description together real quick. But go on, continue. Pagan? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like simultaneously doing the stream both on YouTube as well as on here, because right now I'm streaming this video on my YouTube channel right now, so people can see you and hear you. Groove-defied, same as my screen name. Sounds sweet. Yeah, you can see me there right now. That's where I'm doing the live stream too. But yeah, here I'll pull a single card just for you. Here, give me 1 second. What's your name? Cody. What's your sign? Oh, nice, fire sign. Do you believe you have a hot temper? How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking? Really? Good age. Don't let the stress get you on too much. You're really young. Right. Cause I'm 40. Oh God, I'm 41 now, but I still hang on to the whole childlike, and try to have a good time. Huh? Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna pull a card here for you. Or actually, a few cards. And I just actually bought a brand new tarot deck too, the zombie tarot deck. Oh yeah, it's freaking gorgeous. And you, sir, let's see here. Well, looking at these cards here, I have what's called the Nine of Pentacles, right? I also have here. Ooh, what's that loud echo? I don't know if that's me or if that's you. Okay, there we go. That's okay. Hmm. Yeah, still doing it. Well, it seems that you are kind of in a comfortable position, I'm seeing here. We have here the Nine of Pentacles, which is right here, followed by with the Six of Wands, um, and the Page of Cups in reverse here. Um, I'm getting the sense that you're kind of comfortable with how things are kind of panning out right now. It's not the best, it's not the greatest, or it's not. What I can say, it's not the best, but it's not like a bad thing either. You're just kind of like in between right now, and with you sitting in between, you're just kind of like, I like this. I'm cool. You're just kind of on this coasting part of yourself, because even with the Ace of Wands here in reverse, this is actually what it looks like upright, right? But with it actually in reverse, it seems you're like you're not really like you're kind of toning back the ambitious feelings of trying to get a project started and stuff like that. I don't see a whole lot of projects being continuing, and even if you are doing some projects right now, they're just kind of getting done right now. There's nothing too passionate from what I'm seeing right now, but how this month is planning out for you, because that's kind of what I'm seeing right now for this month of August. I think you actually might be kind of, coasting on this month on a happy note, as a matter of fact. So like I said, right now you're just in this neutral state with yourself. You're just kind of cool, relax, and just letting yourself kind of let the wind kind of take you where you need to go next. Because I think as you go into the next month of August, or not August, but September, things are going to pick up really quickly for you. As a matter of fact, I got the Eight of Wands here. This is a pretty freaky one, but yeah, it's really crazy. And you also have the Four of Wands here too, and maybe you might have had some sense of like, I could use a little more about something, like some good luck coming my way. And I think as the new month comes in for September, nothing too much is going to happen. We have the Fool's card here in reverse, so no new adventures, but I do see some stability and things trying to kind of pick up a little bit in terms of like maybe some finishing up some loose ends and stuff like that. And looks like we got Yvette on my YouTube channel. How you doing, Yvette? If you want to get a quick yes and no, I'll be more than happy to do that with you. Just give me your sign in the chat, Yvette, and I'll be more than happy to pull that yes and no for you. But yeah, you just had yourself. I'm not sure if this is your first tarot reading, but you definitely had one with my new deck. Oh, nice. How'd it go? Well, I'm pulling cards right now when you just said that. It seems to me like when you're on 16, you probably were at a very what's the word I'm looking for? Inquisitive state. And ever since doing the tarot, it really kind of changed your mind in terms of your outlook in life. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a really good one. All right, Yvette, so you're a Leo. So why don't you go ahead and let me know what your yes and no question is, and I'll be more than happy to answer for you. Oh yeah, totally can do that. Dragon Lord, if you can give me your name and your sign, I can definitely do a love reading for you. Hello, Victoria. How you doing? Okay, so Yvette, you are Leo, and he's a Leo too. But what is your yes and no question? And I gotta find a way how to make it to where people can hear you, because people can see you, but they just can't hear you. Okay, I see Yvette. All right, so Yvette, you're Leo. Anthony's a Leo, and you just want to know if Leo has feelings for you. Okay, so I'm gonna do a yes and no. That's your first yes and no with a clarifier card. If you want a full in-depth reading in terms of you and Leo, in terms of like what whatever questions you have for each other, I'll be more than happy to do that. The link is below for a donation to where I can take that time to do that reading with you. So, all right, so Yvette, let's go ahead and do this. Usually how I do my yes and no's is I usually pull 3 cards, which will give me evens and odds, and depending on those evens and odds will help determine the yes and no. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, and your 3 cards are, you have 3, 9, and 7. So, this one's actually kind of this one's pointing to a definite no, because these are all odd numbers, Yvette. The clarifier to this here, you might kind of see some chances in terms of talking to him a little bit. I have here the 3 of Wands here in reverse. And by the way, this is a brand new zombie tarot deck, Yvette. So that's why these images look kind of crazy, right? But with this 3 of Wands here in reverse, the compass is not pointing in your direction just yet. I'm also seeing the 9 of Wands here too. So just be prepared for a little bit of blockage here. And this is what kind of what I have here for the 9 of Wands. And then we have the 7 of Swords here. So he's kind of, I'm just getting the feeling that he's just really kind of has his focus on something else right now. I don't see much love in terms of what he's focusing on, but yeah, if you want to go a little bit, excuse me, if you want to go a little bit deeper than that, I'll definitely be more than happy to do that with you. All right. It looks like me. I love it, man. Thanks. Bye. All right, so Victoria, let's see here. Victoria. So I can do a free yes and no question, but if you want a full tarot read on your question, there is a link below for a full $25 donation, or excuse me, $20 donation, I think it is. If you want a full in-depth reading, especially for you, Yvette, if you want a full in-depth reading. But I can definitely do a yes and no with the clarifier card for you, Victoria. So you do have your Claire, which is Scorpio. And you want a past, present, future tarot reading. I can definitely do like a past, present, future in terms of like your path, and maybe whatever the question that you're looking for. But yeah, if you would like to have a full in-depth reading on something like that, I can definitely do that for you. Just give you want to use the donation links down below. Otherwise, I can give you a quick a clarifier card. How about that? I'll just pull a 3-card clarifier for you, if you're still here with me. That represents your past, present, and future. All right, so we see here for your past the 4 of Swords here. So you might have had some things are kind of telling me right now, just kind of went nonchalant on certain things. Nonchalant on some things. Okay, I see your question, so I'll definitely get to that. Maybe in the past, you kind of, you really went on a, how can I say it? Like, you just kind of let the water take you wherever you're going to go, right? The current present time right now, you're dealing with some stress, I think. We have here the 5 of Cups here, upright, and maybe you're kind of weighing more of the cons than you are the positive aspects in life right now. And this is probably kind of hitting you pretty hard, especially these last couple of years. I mean, obviously, yeah, we have COVID and everything, but with this 5 of Cups here that I have for your present, I still think that you're probably, experiencing, some stress. And obviously, if you want more information on this one, we can definitely look into that. And then for your future, we have the High Priestess. It might be a little bit uplifting, stuff like that, but I think that you're going to do some soul searching as you move forward into your future. You might actually kind of flip the script a little bit on yourself to try to, figure out, okay, I'm getting tired of this shit. Like, how can I really get out of this slump, right? So, if you want more clarifiers on that, definitely let me know. What is your yes and no here? Okay, is there more than one person in love with you? Ooh, Victoria. Let's take a look, shall we? Mm-hmm. Let's make sure I get a copy of the cards here. Okay. This one that fell out. 14, 1. There's a possible no that if there's more than one person in love with you. I think here though, there are people who look up to you more than they are in love with you, and they probably want to have you near them. So I'm getting a possible no to your question, and the clarifier to that. Well, we have a 4 of Pentacles here, so I mean, even though the 4 of Pentacles doesn't really say this, but I'm getting like a hard to get kind of thing. Maybe playing a little bit hard to get, perhaps. So I think this is probably what's making you feel that you have, a lot of, more than one person that's in love with you, perhaps. I don't know, I'm just getting the feeling that maybe you understand people's feelings a lot more than they think, and you might be kind of taking advantage of that a little bit. So, and there you go with that one. What's up? What's up? Tara Reed, let me know what kind of question you have in the chat. Let me know your name and your sign. Absolutely welcome, Victoria. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you have any questions for those of you who just joined. Hey, what's up? Tarot readings. If you want a tarot read, go ahead and let me know. Drop a question, your name, and your birthday. Or not your birthday, but your zodiac sign. I'm more than happy to help you out. And for you who just joined in here, Sun card. I feel that maybe you're just a tad bored with what's going on. Maybe you can use a little extra push in your direction. Hey, how you doing? All right, may I ask a question? My name is Karen, and I'm a Scorpio. I'm curious, how does my little brother take my advice when I speak to him on different things? Well, I can do a yes and no question for you, Nymphkey. That's a free yes and no question. But if you'd like me to do a full tarot read for you, that would be $20 donation in the description. Otherwise, we could rephrase that question with a yes and no clarifier. So, with that said, we could say that does your little brother take your advice seriously? Let's go ahead and ask that kind of question, right? Elaine, how you doing, Elaine? We have 13, 10, and an 11. So, kind of a mixed match here. I'm getting kind of a no answer when it comes to taking you seriously. And I can definitely do that for you. And Elaine, if you have a yes or no question, please let me know in the chat. What sign is your brother, Nymphkey? Because this is the weird part. He doesn't take your advice to 100% seriously because he doesn't follow through with them, but he does value you as a person. So he likes to. I think he kind of likes to be around you because you're sibling, right? I get the sense that he enjoys your presence, but he doesn't really pay too much attention when you start to tell him like some life things. It's kind of like, just kind of shrugs it off a little bit, right? I feel that he's kind of a materialistic kind of queen kind of guy. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but like, because we have to hear the Queen of Pentacles, right? And I'm seeing kind of sort of like a priss, kind of like an attitude sort of thing, and maybe just kind of set in his own ways. But I do have we got a lot of pentacles here, and is your brother an earth sign? What sign is your brother? Because I'm getting a lot of pentacles here, for one thing, and the clarifier card that I'm getting with your brother, I feel like that he kind of he kind of shoots at the hip on some of his decision making. So and for him to know that, and I think and the thing is, like I said, he values your presence. It's just like when you start to talk to him about life and stuff like that, he kind of sees you as a parent, and he doesn't want that. So Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay, so he's a fire sign. Um, but yeah, so keep doing what you're doing. I think, but he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he's really paying attention much to to what you have to say to him. Sorry. All right, so and if you want to go more in depth about that, Nymph Key, let me know what your question is, and if it warrants a yes or no, or if you want to do a full tarot reading, just let me know. And Elaine, all right, so general guidance on my night dream. So right now, I'm just doing free yes and no, but if you like a full tarot read, that would be a donation down in the link below. But we can try to form this here, guidance on my night dream. So let's go ahead and do a 3-card clarifier. How about that? Okay. Let's see what like a general of what maybe your dream might be holding here. You know, like a clarifier of some sort. You're absolutely welcome. Well, I'm getting the sense of a unique dream here. I have here the Lover's card, the Ace of Swords, and I'm sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So I had a phone call come in, and uh, with my boyfriend here. But yeah, getting back to this one, it's kind of interesting. I feel like you've been getting some very unique dreams here, passionate ones, as a matter of fact. A little bit incomplete though, with the Four of Cups. I think it's a sign in terms of well, let me draw that middle card here. Um, wow, this is actually really interesting. I never really had this kind of response here. Or I never had this kind of feeling before. I feel like something's actually trying to reach out to you, um, like an ancestor or something. Like like you hear the message, but like, and it's like you understand the message wholeheartedly, um, uh, in your dream. But as soon as you wake up, like you're like so confused, and I think you're having some sort of like emotional out of body experience kind of thing. Like you go into this whole different realm, and that's why you're understanding things. But when you come back to the Earth realm, it doesn't make sense because it's a completely different knowledge and mindset, or even that a completely different language, for that matter. So your dream state's taking you on a spiritual journey, which is really interesting, I think. And I think right here you have somebody talking to you. You do have the Lover's card here. You have the King of Pentacles here too. So it might be like an ancestor or something, or maybe even just like some type of spirit guide, really trying to talk to you. But you feel like super like positive and very warm and very inviting on this one. And just to kind of show you what this looks like, this is the King of Pentacles. And by the way, this is a brand new tarot deck that I got. It's called the Zombie Tarot deck, and it's super eerie and freaky looking, but it's so effing awesome. But yeah, so very interesting one. So hopefully your dreams will you know, come to light a little bit more. Yeah, could possibly be your soulmate. I mean, seeing that the Lover's card, to me, my feelings is not really saying soulmate. I'm seeing more in terms of guidance, actually, than soulmate. My feelings tell me that, I mean, it's nobody that you know, or even like in your ancestor. I think it's more like maybe, like, you know, like a spirit guide of some sort. And even maybe spirit guides could be part soulmate as well. I mean, you know, who are we to know these things, right? But I think it might be. I think it's like some sort of type of leader person, just really just trying to get to know you a little bit more. You know, especially with it being the King of Pentacles and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. He's probably like, hey, you know, like, girl, it's time to, you know, it's time to get to know some things. It's time for us to get to know each other. And I think you have I think these dreams are actually kind of nice. So hopefully that helps you out on that one. And Cece, how are you doing? What's coming towards me this weekend? Well, I'm only doing free yes and no, but I can definitely do a quick 3-card clarifier for you. So let's see what's coming towards you for this weekend. You're absolutely welcome, Elaine. I hope that helped. Oops. Well, good start. I've got a 3 of Wands here for you. Thank you so much for Elaine for that comment. I really appreciate that. The Hangman in reverse and the 4 of Swords. Well, I see you searching for something, but to me, it's saying nothing too new. This is actually kind of funny. I'm about to tell you, you probably need to relax, and you're probably be like, what the hell? I'm always relaxed. Like, I'm tired of being relaxed. But I think that's the kind of relax we're talking about here. Like, you need to kind of like chill. Like, I know you really want to break out for the weekend and stuff like that. I don't think this weekend is going to be life changing. I mean, I do see you kind of active though with this 3 of this camera. I'm so sorry, but I do see you active with this 3 of Wands here. But it's not gonna be too eventful, you know. Like, don't expect you to be like, hey, I'm getting some D tonight, you know. Like, sorry, it's not gonna work like that. But yeah, and a quick clarifier card here, CC. It might be kind of a, you might feel a little like little restless, alone, kind of, you know. And I'm sorry to say that, but you have here the the Queen of Swords here, and you kind of look at her. She's kind of like sitting here in this light, like hoping for some type of inspiration to come to her. And I'm seeing this is probably not going to be like a very fun, fulfilling weekend. It's going to be like chill and relax, I think. So, um, chill, relax. You searching for something, and if you do get to something this weekend, it's not gonna be too like it's not gonna be like party central or something like that. I think it's just gonna be like, something simple, hanging out with maybe a few friends, perhaps just getting something to eat. And that's kind of it. Mm. All right. So I'm doing free yes and no's tonight with clarifiers. I can probably give you a clarifying read on a love question that you may have, but if you want a full in-depth reading, donation will be required. It's in the description if you'd like to do that. But otherwise, I'll be more than happy to give you, like a quick yes and no. Now, if there's a love reading between you and somebody else, please make sure you provide their name and their sign, as well as your name and your sign. But if you just want to kind of see if love is available, let's kind of put it that way, or, like just let me know what kind of question you have, and I'll be more than happy to pull some cards for you. Excuse me. Will you find a new job soon? All right. Well, you're going to start off with an even number. That's pretty good. Well, it's not a hard no. It's kind of leaning towards this, like a possibly not. But I think this is more heading towards to the soon part of your question. Like, are you going to get a job soon? Possibly not. Things are kind of slow in your area. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is the competition within your expertise in terms of what you're hiring or what you're looking for, is kind of slow and not really looking at the moment. I do get a sense you might have like applied for some places, and some people have gone unanswered, and you probably had maybe, I don't know, like one or two hits perhaps. One of them kind of like taking a long time. The other one just said no. So Let's see here, but I wouldn't give up too quickly on that, because I do have a clarify card for the Ace of Pentacles here, which there is something going to be coming along your way. And I know I'll do a quick yes and no on this one. Will it be within this year, or this, in the next 2 months, you'll be getting this new job? Got another Knight. Not within the next 2 months. Let's see here. How about towards the end of this year? Timetables are not really the easiest ones for me to kind of figure out, but I do feel though that you are going to be getting to something new here. Just not sure when. The cards are saying one thing, but my feelings are saying at least within the 2 or 3 month period, you might actually find something new for a job. And I got the three of wands here, which is actually a pretty good sign. So keep doing what you're doing. Just get yourself out there. As far as like the when, that's kind of unanswered, but you won't be getting a job anytime soon. But there is something coming along your way. Paloma, hi. Should I contact R tomorrow, telling him about the pregnancy issue? Whoa. It's kind of a loaded question, right? Well, let's go ahead and ask a yes or no on that one, Paloma. What's your sign, by the way? And I don't think you're going to need cards to tell yes and no. I think if R... I'm not exactly sure who R is to you. I mean, this could be, the baby daddy perhaps, or somebody else. But the thing is, you're clairvoyant and you had a vision. Well, I'm always about honesty is the great policy, right? But... okay, that makes more sense. Ooh. And he knows that I'm clairvoyant. Ooh. It's okay, well, Paloma, let's ask my brand new zombie tarot deck to see. We were friends with benefits, and we are in no contact because we had issues. Well, let's go ahead and answer your first question here. Should you contact him about your pregnancy vision? Yes, definitely yes. I have here I have 3 even numbers. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and the 8 of Wands here. Give me 1 second here while I look at this here, because I'm trying to understand the clarifier of what's going on. Because I have here, you are being like the Knight of Cups here. Your emotions is going extra wild, I feel, right now. And you're... it's almost like a firecracker kind of thing. You like the firecracker got lit, and that thing's about to burst in your hand, and the hand's closed. Hence, why we have the 8 of Wands here in reverse, along with this King of Swords here in reverse. It seems that though, like, you need to tell him, but he's not going to register it. And that's the thing. He's just going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? I feel deceit coming along here, coming from him a little bit. Like, he's probably going to play a little bit devil's advocate and probably even try to kind of shrug it off, like, you're talking like nonsense to me. The clarifier card here, we have the 7 of Wands. Check this bad boy out. right? Um, I'm feeling deceit coming from him. Like, let me see what your messages are saying. A vision of him getting a girl pregnant. What do you think he'll say? I was having hope to be with him again, but everything died with this news. He knows that my visions are real because I have a lot of testimonies. And see, okay, so I feel that if you approach him with this, like your visions, it's going to be like, I don't know. I feel like that he's gonna try to play this off as if that you're probably gonna be wrong, right? Um, with the seven of swords here, you should tell him about what you're feeling and stuff like that. Um, I think you're gonna possibly open a whole new door with him, but he's gonna probably shrug it off and he's gonna think about it for a second. Um, and then he'll probably start coming back, like maybe later on that day, and he's like, you know, first he's gonna be like, oh, come on now, like, come on, right? And then all of a sudden at the end of the day, you're gonna get like, you know, he's gonna come back to you like either a phone call or something and be like, so, you know, what do you think? You think I'm actually gonna get pregnant here? Like he's gonna try to use it as like a conversation starter because he's actually curious because you planted that seed, and um, and we got the Nine of Cups here, so like that curiosity is gonna come back to him, like full force. Okay, so should you tell him? Yes, he's gonna probably try to play it off, like, you know, cool, whatever. If that's what you believe, I'll just go do my thing, stuff like that. Then next afterwards, he's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well, you know, you think I'm gonna get pregnant? Well, who's gonna be?" Like he's gonna try to ask some like open-ended questions as a joke, like, "Oh, who do you think the mother's gonna be, or how do you think my baby's gonna come out?" Right? Like I feel like he tries to play things as a joke sometimes to kind of shrug off something that, you know, to kind of show that he's not in the wrong. But yeah. Uh, I think you're probably good on your path. You're probably right with your vision. Um, we were we were in no contact for about 3 months, and I'm trying to open contact with him, telling him that. So, you know, that's why I think that he's not gonna take this like very seriously at first, right? And then later on, he's gonna come back to you and be like, "Hey, you know, like you said this, you know, like." As a conversation starter, like he's gonna, you know, like something like this is gonna keep you guys in contact because he's gonna get a little worried at one point, I think. So, um, yeah, if you want a full on tarot reading on this one, I am uh, taking donations for that. We did do yes and no with the clarifier card here, but you just want to be really sure. Well, to answer your question, yes, you should tell him. Just be prepared for a little bit of fight back, just a little bit. He's not going to accept it at first, but then he's gonna circle around and be like, okay, you know, like you said this, you know, like why would you say something like this? Like it's just gonna, like, you know, be a conversation starter for him for some reason because he's gonna be genuinely scared. So, but that's a good question. If you have another question for me, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Like a yes or no question, that is. And any feedback you have for me in terms of my tarot read, you know, please let me know. Um, I'm definitely open to suggestions, to critiques and feedback, because I always love to better myself. Good question. Just want to be sure. Good thing. Yeah. New deck, kind of hard to shuffle a little bit sometimes. My new zombie deck. Did you already give me his sign? Like his name and his sign real quick? You said you're a Pisces. What is your friend's first name, at least, in his zodiac? Raphael, and he's a Sagittarius. Well, we got a queen. That's an odd number here. I usually do simple yes and no's, like 3 odds, no, 3 evens yes, 3 odds no. And if it's mixed, it depends. If it's a maybe yes, maybe no. I'm gonna possibly no on this one, but it's weird that it's saying it's possibly no. I mean, I do feel like Raphael could possibly be like involved with the person. Hence why we have this 7 of Swords here, or excuse me, the 7 of Swords. Excuse me, the Queen of Swords here, right? I feel that the person that she's with, I don't know. The first thing that comes to my mind is very manipulative. Like the person that he's probably, like, he doesn't see it to be involved, but she wants to be involved. And I think that she's really trying to kind of get him trapped a little bit, perhaps. I mean, I hate to say that. And I'm the reason why I'm saying that, because we have here the 10, like the Wheel of Fortune here, right? And well, here's the thing, because it's possible that he's not yet pregnant, but the thing is, I think that someone is probably trying to be pregnant with him. I think that's kind of the sense I'm getting at this one right here. Because I even said no, possible no. He's not pregnant with somebody, but I feel like that someone's probably trying to get him pregnant. Whoever he's involved with. We got the Wheel of Fortune here, and then we got the 7 of Pentacles here. Like repetition. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like she wants to get that dirty on and stuff like that, and he's 23. Yikes. Let's do a quick clarifier on this real quick. Wow, this one's kind of going down a rabbit hole, isn't it? 8 of Cups. Holy effing shit. Look at this. Right? I'm not sure if you know tarot at all, but this right here is trouble to me, I think. And whoever he's with, he needs to get out of that. Because this wasn't a hard no. That's the problem. Right? And this 8 of Cups here tells me that he's possibly getting himself into some trouble, and he's going to try to, like, leave it. And then it's just going to keep, like, for example, we see this woman here, this zombie, kind of piggybacked on this guy here. And the 8 of Cups is all about, like, leaving unfinished business. Like, leaving, like, you got some commitments going on and you're just kind of leaving it behind. I sense trouble. So, it's a good thing that you're kind of, keeping an eye out for him and stuff like that. I say, like, whoever he's tangling with, tell him to get out. of make some. If he just wants the booty call, because this girl's pussy better be dipped in gold if he's gonna stick with this person right now. I'm sorry, but he needs to kind of back out and like kind of rethink things. He might be saying, oh, I'm totally doing a rubber and stuff like that. Okay, rubbers are not 100% bulletproof. Okay, so he needs to keep that in mind. So hopefully that helped. And I would love for you to come back. Leave a comment in the description. Come back and let me know what your conversation with him. Tell me what after you tell him, about the pregnancy, and you kind of talk to him about it, and you get some more info. Let me know because I'm really curious on how that one pans out. Okay, and then I can definitely pull some more cards here for you. Like I love follow-ups. I love follow-ups when it comes to tarots, because like even if I'm wrong and stuff like that, I like to know if I'm wrong. That way I can understand why I'm wrong. Okay, it's all about built and growth and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think you're wrong either. And I think the two pieces of information coming together on this is like how do I get rid of that? Oh well. The two pieces of information coming together, your pendulum with my cards, you're saying yes, I'm saying possibly no. It's more like we're sensing like something that's going to be coming along the way if he's not fucking like taking things seriously, because I don't think he's very serious. Like he's probably responsible and stuff like that, but he has to be understand like not everybody else around him is responsible. So awesome, thank you. Hey Jordan, how you doing? Well, open queue right now. It's kind of a slow night, so I'm doing free yes and no with clarifiers. But if you want a full-on tarot read, I am accepting donations down in the description below. But go ahead and shoot me with your question, your first name, and your zodiac sign. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much for asking. I just opened up my brand new zombie tarot deck. This thing is really awesome. It's freaky. It's kind of spooky a little bit and stuff like that. I love zombie movies and stuff like that. And this one, oh wow, look at this one. This one is the death card. Look at that. I did an unboxing review with Yvonne tonight, and this deck is so amazing. Like, look, I mean, even though he's like the Grim Reaper, and he's touching onto that person's face, but it just seems like he's like, it's not just like any other Grim Reaper. It's like he's just kind of has a face on him. He's like, okay, you're gonna come with me. Just take your path, right? And I feel that the zombie deck is more about like understanding path and stuff like that, and passion and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm getting the sense out of this deck. Right. Yeah, I love post-apocalyptic art is like my thing. I love like I love abandoned buildings. I love like the art that I see online, like the cyberpunk futuristic art where it's like overcrowded and stuff like that in the slums. Like those kind of things, like it trips me out. I love it. All right, so Victor really interested in you. You're a Gemini. And what is Victor's sign, by the way? Oops. Hi, Manzi. I'm doing free yes and no questions with clarifiers, but if you want a full-on tarot read in depth, description below for details. Otherwise, let me know your first name, your sign, and the yes and no question you want answered. Not sure? Okay, no problem. Let's see here. Is Victor really interested in you? And you're a Gemini. I'm getting a possible yes on this one. We have two evens out of three. Okay, and I apologize for the camera quality here. I've been fiddling with this thing all freaking night long, and it's been driving me nuts. But see if I can get this. There we go. So we just met and only talked once, and he just texted me out of nowhere tonight. Well, I feel like that he's really, he actually does like you. I'll probably say, I mean, you got two cups here. Let's see here, 5 of cups. Well, it's funny that you said that that he, you talked once and he called you up and stuff like that, and yet you got a Knight of Swords here. So he's really looking forward to talking to you. I think that he's kind of fast paced a little bit. He's probably a water sign because I have 2 cups here, so I'm guessing he's probably a water sign. I do see he kind of likes you, and overall, I think it's actually kind of interesting compatibility between the two of you. The clarifier says that it's a somewhat of an let's see here. I see it kind of like a stable kind of person, but he's definitely been in some drama and stuff like that. Like, I think maybe a breakup, perhaps, out of a long-term relationship. Hence why we have the 5 of Cups here. But he's really looking to someone to talk to. I think he just misses the conversation and stuff like that. And you probably brought out a good conversation. So I think he actually has some pretty interesting, some good interest in you. I was confused because we haven't talked in a while. Oh wow, he just told you about that an hour ago about his breakup. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I'm getting, with the 5 of Cups here, and then we got the King of Swords. So I just feel like he's the type of guy that really just needs somebody to talk to right now. And then I think you kind of give him that comfort, which is really good. He was in a long-term relationship and just got out. Yikes. Well, I'm gonna pull a quick yes and no for you. Should you continue to talk to him? I think that's a pretty obvious one, because you said you haven't talked to him in a while, right? So, it'd be very interesting to kind of see where this goes. So should you? So just like a fallback for him. Oh, like a rebound? That's kind of almost a little bit, or I was just thinking, like, could it be a rebound? That's kind of the reason why I wanted to ask, should you continue to talk to him, right? So let's go ahead and pull just a quick yes and no on that one, and we'll move on to the next person. And Jessica, hi. If you have a yes or no question, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Just give me your name and your sign. But if you want a full in-depth reading, description below gives information on how you can ask your full question, and we can go really in depth with that, okay? With no time limits. Okay, so Jordan, should you continue to talk to him on a romantic level? Right? Let's get a little more detail on that. Should you talk to him more on a romantic level? Another Knight's card, a 9, and an 8. Possible, yeah. Though, with this being a Pentacles here, and you got the 9 of Pentacles here in reverse with the 8 of Wands, go with your feelings because your feelings are right. This is kind of what I'm getting here. Your feelings are telling you yes, right? Um, uh, which I kind of understand. I would never talk to someone that way that has a partner, but I also don't want you to just talk to me because you're bored right now or lonely. Oh yeah, you don't want him to talk to you because you're bored. Exactly. Yeah. So, um, your feelings, I think your feelings are right in terms of what you're telling me right now, but the other part of you is saying, like, you know what, I do like this person, I genuinely like this person. Now, talking to him on a romantic level, it says here, like, trust your instincts, go with the flow. um there's not going to be too much pampering from him, I think. I It's been kind of weird. I think you guys need to kind of build the compatibility first before you actually start seeing that. Oh my god, you just scared me. How'd you get here?
I feel you.
Oh, jeez. My boyfriend, you guys.
I left the broom outside.
Huh?
I left the broom outside because the motor was still hot.
The broom?
Yeah, because the motor was still hot. I'm playing.
Okay. But to wrap this up, I think that you need to.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh. To wrap up this particular question, I meant. Go with the flow of things, right? And you can, and it is saying something very swift for you guys, this conversation, but keep yourself grounded. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. And I don't, I see a little bit of passion here, but I don't see too much pampering in terms of from him. So, because I think that's kind of what you're going to be wanting from him. Like, well, if you're going to, give me time, right? If you want to give me time for, to talk to me and have this relationship or whatever this is, right? Like, you need to like do something for me, right? But I don't see him doing that just yet. Like, just like you, he needs to be like in a comfort zone before he actually even starts, kind of showing affection on that level. So he kind of sees that as a third base when you're like, girl or boy, that's like a first base for me, or yeah, something like that. All right, so hopefully that works for you. Yeah, I got all smiley because that's my man. I love him. So yeah, I hope that really helped out. Okay, so let's see here. Zahira, hi. So for those of you who just joined, welcome. So I'm doing free yes and no with clarifiers. If you want a really full in-depth tarot read question, description is below. Just let me know if you submitted a donation, and we'll definitely take the time to dig deep on your question. For now, just go and give me your first name, your sign, and the question you'd like answered. I'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, so let's see here. I think Jessica was here first. Will me and my ex Virgo come back into a romantic relationship? My zodiac sign is Libra. All right, so here I'll definitely get to your question in just a second. So Jessica, you want to know, will your Virgo come back to you into a romantic relationship? Why don't you come back to me? Hello. I'm still live, but everybody's. I just want to say hello. Okay. All right, Jessica. Earth and air sign. Very interesting mix. Will Virgo and Libra get back together in a romantic relationship? Possible, yes. Um, it's not an easy one though. I have here, what you'll see here. I have the Moon card here, but along with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Six of Wands is in reverse, so that's the part that I'm seeing that's not going to be the easiest, especially with the Moon card here too. Jessica, I have a strange feeling that you are kind of the one who's kind of initiating the whole like idea about getting back together. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Because I don't think this is not going to be a very easy approach. If you guys get back together, I feel like there's some strange juju kind of going on between the two of you here. And we have a tarot card, well, not tarot, but we have a tarot card here as your clarifier. So tread lightly on that. It's gonna be kind of, again, a difficult hump to kind of hurdle over. I mean, I do see him perhaps trying, maybe saying like, "Oh, this probably just make this work," stuff like that. But I do kind of see more it's on your part, and it's not going to be easy for the two of you. Okay. So, hopefully that helps with that one. All right, Zahira. Will Yusuf and I ever get back into communication again? Sakshi, thank you very much for that subscribe. Thank you very, very much. Jessica, you're very, very welcome. And if you want to ask me another yes or no question, you're more than welcome to. Yes? Huh? My music? Well, because it's that first time setup, so I haven't really. They won't be able to hear it. I'm gonna be doing that on my next one. Huh? What? You want to say something? I'll just go back on my recording.
I said I'll be doing you on the next one.
You give me a nice one? Okay. Alright, Sahira. Will you and Yusuf ever get back into communication again? Definite yes on this one. I feel confliction. Keeps blocking and unblocking. Did I just say I feel confliction? I was just saying that, like, I was saying that I feel confliction here, and you're talking about like how he's blocking and blocking you and stuff like that. Because if you look here, okay, we have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, to me, it just seems that he's, I'm gonna say it. He knows you're there. He wants to make communication and stuff like that, and that's exactly what I was just thinking too. Like I feel that he's trying to find that balance and a proper way of saying, of opening up to you. And I think that he's probably, I don't know. The first word that just comes to my mind is embarrassment. Maybe there might have been like a falling out of some sort between the two of you. And he probably feels a little bit embarrassed by that. I think the fault probably fell on you, but he's probably feeling the guilt at this point right now. And then the clarifier on top of that, we have the Ten of Swords. So I think that you guys will get into contact pretty soon. He definitely wants to talk to you eventually. Sort of like a bury the hatchet kind of thing. Like, especially with the current events that is happening, I think that's kind of what kind of provoked it, for him to kind of like figure out, okay, I want to, figure out how we can mend this trust, whatever, between the two of you. So, but yeah, he definitely does want to, get in contact with you. All right. Sashki, does JM the Capricorn see a future with me? I'm Aquarius. All right. And just letting everybody know, you're very welcome, Zahira. And please do let me know in the chat if there's any update. I'd love to know what happens, okay? Especially any feedback. If anybody has any feedback about this tarot reads, stuff like that, any comments, please let me know in the chat. I'm all about increasing the experience to make this experience as pleasurable as possible. Okay, so Sakshi Shetty, I'm not sure if I said that right, if I'm butchering it. Sakshi, does JM the Capricorn see a future with you and your Aquarius? That's a very unique name. I'm getting a lot of unique names in here. Zahira, Sakshi. There was another one earlier. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. These are pretty names. Yes. It's kind of interesting. I'm feeling. Oh, you're from India. Nice. Where do you currently live in India as well, or have you moved into a different country? I'm just curious, because I happen to know about a little bit about the fact that India's been going through that huge epidemic. So hopefully you're okay and safe. But with that said, I have here. It's kind of interesting. I have the King of Wands and the King of Cups, right? The Wands is upright while the Cups is in reverse, and then you got the Tower card here. I feel like that he sees you being like a stable partner, right? Marriage of some sort, like stability. The feelings is not there, so there's more in terms of structure than there is feelings, right? So like, you guys get along, you guys may flirt a little bit, stuff like that, but it's not like deep true love just yet. It's more about structure, and a journey. I think he kind of sees like, oh yeah, I could totally make a life with this person, and that's kind of what he sees. And then we have here the Tower card. So just be on the lookout, make sure you stand your ground, because this it's kind of, I'm getting this like a symbolization of deck of cards. So because the fact that it's not full in love, it's more about the journey at this point without the love, and you kind of need both. So just be prepared, for some fragile moments. And the clarifier card here, we do see him, kind of probably really trying to kind of make things happen. I see him as a doer. So he might try to kind of like, step up the charm a little bit, I suppose, right? So that's your yes or no clarifier for that one. So hopefully that works out. Let me know if you have any questions on that. If you want a full-on tarot reading, the description is down below. It's a full $20. We can go full in-depth on your question there. Well, you're saying, I'm really curious what you have to say now. So let me know what you have to say. And even if you're telling me if I'm wrong about that, I can totally take it. Don't worry. We have different religions, and we are in a long distance relationship. Well, that makes sense because like I said, like the the stability is there, like the path and the adventure is there, but the falling in love part is the only part that's kind of missing in this. And with me being saying that's fragile, like a deck of cards and stuff like that, because you're in a long distance relationship, that right there makes it fragile. So, um, so that kind of goes in line exactly with what you just said. I wasn't even looking at your question there a second ago too. All right, so Zenobia, hello. Do you see a potential relationship starting again between Leo and I, the Gemini? Oh, okay, Grace, Shakshi. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But come back, leave a comment. Let me know how things work out between the two of you. All right, I'm really interested to know on how that relationship pans out. Of course, as always, for everybody who's joined, please like and subscribe. I'm definitely coming out with some more content as well as some live streams, so that we can all get some tarot readings here. All right, so Zenobia, we'll get to your question, and then I'll get to Esha. All right, so Zenobia, your yes and no question. Do you see potential relationships starting between you and the Leo? Two odds, one even. Possible no on this one. Did you have some trouble like falling out? Like I feel like that. I mean, you're saying starting again, but I feel like there might have been a fallout from the first time around. Like maybe the passion wasn't there, and maybe the relationship kind of felt cold a little bit. Um, so the relationship wasn't there, and I don't see this one really reigniting, because I think what your partner or what your ex might have been looking for wasn't as in depth as he wanted to. And now, yeah, see, there's no communication, so there's possible no with this one, especially with the four of swords here in reverse. The clarifier card here, we have the emperor here, so I think he's kind of choosing, I think he's kind of set right now where he's at. So, unfortunately, this would be most likely possible no, leading to more to a solid no. Yeah, bad news is sometimes hard to deliver, but we have to kind of roll with the punches what the universe provides. Family are a problem. Well, that could probably, well, I can see that, because even with the devil card in reverse, maybe that's probably why. Because when I say passion, wasn't there or wasn't in depth, because maybe it wasn't allowing him to be exactly what he wants to be or what he wants to do. So that is probably why I was just saying that the passion wasn't there, because maybe he's just I don't know. I'm getting the sense of umbilical here, like maybe kind of too close to mama or something. But hopefully that does work out. And again, like everybody else, please leave a comment. Let me know how that pans out if you do happen to contact him, or if you have any other feelings that you want to explore. Okay, Esha. So I usually don't answer those kind of questions, but I will. You know, like I need to get better at those ones anyway. Definitely too close to my mind. I told you. Yeah, there's some sort of umbilical there, and that's quite why the passion is there. That's why it's kind of hard for him to get deep into passion, because, you know, it's almost like as if that he doesn't want to be seen in the wrong way or something like that. I'm not sure if it's a inheritance thing that he's probably worried about. I'm not entirely sure. All right, just guidance. Yeah. So, you know, let's ask a better question, and I'll still answer if you'll be successful. But let's ask a better question first. Did you study the right material, or how can I say it? Is there anything else that you need to study right now, right, for the test? You just want to hint a little peek into the answers there. Okay. Well, I'm getting a possible no with a almost definite no. It's actually kind of funny because with these cards that I have here, we have the Page of Wands in reverse here, which is funny because I usually see Page as another sign of a student, right? And then we have the Four of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. So it's almost like you're at this point like, there is not another ounce of information I need to study here, because that was the question I asked, right? You're just like, fuck this studying, I'm done with studying, let's get this going. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the real question. That's a good question. I'll answer that one too. So, are you going to be successful on the exam tomorrow? Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Possible yes. Let's see here. Do you like to debate your work sometimes? Like, if you get something wrong, I feel like you probably like a debater. Like, you know, like for example, you 2 plus 2, you put, oh yeah, the answer is 5, and then they're gonna be like, no, the answer is 4. You'll be like, no, if you actually see here, this is the reason why it's 5, and then you'll kind of go into it. But no, I do see here that, you know, I think you'll be successful on your exam. I have 2 evens, 1 odd. It's probably not the score that you'd want, but it is definitely passing. And to answer your last question, am I on the right path to success? Let me reshuffle here. Yeah. So I feel that you are on the right path. I think you've been kind of teetering on majors right now. Because I think the current major that you're probably studying right now, I mean, you're definitely strong. It's definitely something you're interested in, but I think there's something else that you're really interested in. And you've been talking about it a little bit, hence why I have like this this 9 right here, which is the Hermit, because you're still kind of on the search, right? And it's funny that you're asking me about if you're on the right path, and you got the Hermit here. So I think you are on the right path, right? Just make sure that you keep yourself well balanced, as well as, you know, keeping true to your heart here. You know, you have some fresh ideas, you have fresh thinking. Don't let that don't let that you're worried and working hard a lot. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I get it. You know, but and hence why you need to balance. I just got through saying that you need to make sure that you're well balanced, right? You have here the temperance card, right? Along with the four, not the four, but the King of Swords here. So we're really all about making sure that you're solid in what you want and what you're thinking about. Because I think like things are coming around you, and you're like thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm getting second thoughts here and there, and then you get like buyer's remorse kind of thing, or remorse on your decisions. You're doing the right things. Like trust your intuition, trust your instincts. Hence why with this temperance here, find that balance between the spiritual and the earthly realm, like the physical realm. Find that balance between the two. That way, you're more confident on your thoughts, right? So, keep that in mind, and I hope that helps. I mean, we could all work. I mean, here's some like regular professional advice. We can all work really hard for a career, but you know, it really all depends on how well you adapt to the job, and you know how the experience of it. Try to get into some interns as much as possible, internships, um, and also don't take life too seriously, because you know a window may close in the room, but there's always going to be, you know, another way to get out, right? There's always a path to somewhere, and it'll always lead to something else. And the problem is, especially in this day and age, we're looking for instant gratification because with the pandemic and everything, we really want to make sure that we're solid and stable. So, you have to be kind of careful of that. So you think that if work hard, yeah. So I just answered that. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that helps. And Sai, will you find a new relationship? So I am doing free yes and no, but if you want a full in-depth tarot reading, the description is below for the donation link, to where I can spend a full time on your question. But to answer your question, Sai, will you find a new relationship? I am getting a yes. Um, well, I'm getting a definite yes, and your clarifier is making sure that you. I mean, it'll actually be something along the lines of some of your common interests. Like you need somebody that's going to complement you. And I think that's kind of the problem that you're finding. You want to find a companion that can complement in your expertise, or your mind of thinking, or your lifestyle. So, and I think you'll actually come across somebody like that. So yes, I think you will. Okay, we're getting a lot of people joining in here, so please read the description below. If you want a full-on tarot reading, where I go really in-depth to your question, the link is below to submit a donation. Otherwise, I am doing free yes and no with clarifiers. Also, using the same name that you see here, Groove Defied, you can find my TikTok as well as my Instagram. And I am opening up a Fiverr account as well. So you're more than welcome to hit me up with a some service if you need any in tarot services, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay, so let's see here. Will I get two classes I'm thinking of? Or will you get in the two classes you're thinking of, Jason? Okay. Possibly yes. We have here the Knight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, both in reverse, and then we also have the Fool's card here. So it's a pretty ambitious kind of class. Maybe something that you probably felt that was kind of on the edge of things. Like, wow, is this really? I mean, like I think this would be a really great class for me, and I'd really want to really want to get into it. It's very ambitious. And then we have the Seven of Cups here. So, I think you will get into those courses. However, be prepared for a lot of work from those things. I feel like that those classes are not going to be very easy. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out with that. Alright, that was Jason's yes and no with clarifier. Aditi. Current feelings of Pankaj. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Pankaj. Why is he not giving time? Well, I can't do the why is he giving time, but I can definitely we can actually ask, does Pankaj have romantic feelings for you? We can put it that way. If you can provide your first name, your sign, as well as Pankaj's sign, that'll definitely help me out. Let's see here. Julie J. I'm curious to know if Felipe is going to be upset with my gift. Ooh. Alright, quick yes or no with a clarifier on that. More of a no. Possible no. I got 2 odds out of 3 here. But I am getting the Tower card along with the 2 cups in reverse. Not gonna love it, but not gonna hate it either, right? So it's gonna be kind of between the two. Actually, I think he might be a little bit confused by the gift than anything else, but I think he'll try to make fun out of it. We have the Sun clarifier card here, so I think that it'll be okay. Like I said, it's not going to be great, but it's not going to be bad either. It's just going to be kind of like that in between, but he'll be nice about it. Okay, let's see here. And for Aditi, so you're Pisces, he's a Virgo, and you wanted to know if he has romantic feelings for you, so let's take a look at that. And everybody who just joined, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Anthony, and if you want a full tarot read on a full question, like full time, I do have some information in the description below. Otherwise, this is a free yes and no question with a clarifier. And Ice Cream, I do see your question coming through. There's no need to spam, so please do not do that. Ice Cream, this is your final warning. If you if you copy and paste the exact same thing again, I'm gonna mute you. I see your question there, and I'll definitely get a chance to get to it. Alright, Aditi. Does does Virgo have romantic feelings for Pisces? That's a possible yes. I think you like I think you like him more than he likes you, but um, there's some strong feelings, and I don't think he's gonna hide it from you either. So you both seem to complement each other pretty nicely. Um, but yeah, I do see here that he does like you, and I don't know. I'm getting the sense that you guys have a lot to learn for each other. Hi, Pem. So hopefully that helps you out. If you want to know more about that, again, description below for a full tarot read. Okay, ice cream. Hello, my name is Maria. My question is, after marriage, any married life would be successful with my husband? So you're asking if your married life will be successful. ADT, you're very, very welcome. And again, come back again, leave a comment below. Let me know how that works out. And I think this is going to be my last question of the night. Pam and PK, if you want a question, let me know your first name, your zodiac sign, and the yes or no question you want answered, and I'll leave it at those two right there. Okay, ice cream. You just want to know if your marriage will be successful with your husband. So it's a possible yes. I feel like there's baggage with your husband a little bit, unfinished projects, things like that. Be prepared for something like that. Like I don't. I have I have a feeling that he's not going to be very ambitious in certain things. So, nothing to write home about either. So. Just keep that in mind, and your clarifier card on top of that. I mean, you got the lover's card here, so it's going to be a nice marriage. Just be prepared to kind of help him see through some things in order to break him out of his shell. Okay, so I got maybe one more minute here. I'm gonna let before I actually log off. So PK and Pem. If you have a yes or no question, please let me know now. Otherwise, I'm going to start signing off. With that said, I do have my Fiverr that's going to be starting up. This is my username, Grootified. You can also find me here on TikTok as well as YouTube. And if you need any tarot service, please hit me up on those messages. Or look me up on Fiverr, and I will be able to have something going on for you. Okay, all right, Pam, I see your question. So, Pam, if you want a full if you want like a general read about your spirituality, about what you're looking for and what you'd be compatible with, it'll be a $20 donation. The description is down below, and I'll be definitely taking the time to do that with you. Otherwise, this will just be a yes or no question. If you want a free one. Okay, if you want a free one, then you need to ask as a yes or no question. Okay, so my time's kind of running out right now. So if I didn't get to your question, I'm very sorry. There might have been a delay on that, but it is getting really late here. So hopefully you all see me soon. Again, my Fiverr account, same as Grove right there. If you need a tarot service, full read, all my services are there right now, and I'll be happy to help you out with anything you need. Otherwise, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, as well as YouTube and Twitter, all under the same name. Thank you very much. Namaste, everybody, and have a great weekend.